Hi everyone, my name is Yaser Ghasemi. I'm leading the cloud accounting practice in GTA. Recently promoted to a partner and answering some questions for BDO Cue A. Walk us through your career journey. How did you go from studying industrial management in Iran to eventually leading BDO's cloud accounting practice in GTA? When I moved to Canada, I've kind of had a transition my whole career to accounting, but because of the background I had, I decided to find a local college and kind of go through a specific area of accounting and finance. So I went to Seneca College, I got my diploma, and then I finished my post-graduation. And by having my bachelor degree, I could move through being an accountant. But I was lucky that I was hired in BDO. So lots of opportunity in here. And I think I found my path, which was cloud accounting. And eventually we know the debit and credit, but we use the technology and we use the application to make everything more automated, more efficient, and the technology is part of my job. The good thing came with me from industrial management is improving the process. The next question. Congratulations to your recent promotion to partner. You have come a long way since starting as a staff accountant. What has kept you at BDO for 10 years, and what has driven your growth here? I actually started as a co-op student. So I mentioned in my first question, I was a Seneca College student, and when I started in BDO as a co-op student, English was my second language. I was afraid to talk to phone, to talk to the people. I wanted to just send messages and email. But what happened is the culture BDO had and still has helped me to get comfortable. I saw opportunities, I grabbed them, and I continue my journey. And from that days that I couldn't talk to CRA or talk to phone, so now in average, I talk to my clients, my teams, between 5 to 7 hours per day, and I love it. Okay, next question. How has your cultural background been an asset in your career, and in what way has BDO embraced and supported diversity? Last week, I was in a conference, and Greg Landon, one of our leaders, he was talking, or he was sharing three stories, and there were 3 key words: being survived, prioritize your job, and communicate. So I would say that these are the 3 words that stick to my head, and these are exactly what I brought myself from the culture. So I know how to survive, I know how to prioritize now, and communicating is the key for me. I would say in BDO, we give different culture, different genders the opportunity to talk. And more importantly, we listen. What skill or habit has had the greatest impact on your career progression? I would say consistency. So it's important to have a talent. It's important to have ideas, but being consistent in what you do is the key. So there is a quote, it's quite famous quote that you don't need to be strongest, you don't need to be tallest, you don't need to be the fastest. As long as you do your job and be consistent on what you do, you're gonna be getting there. So the suggestion that I have for my team is usually like, you don't need to go beyond and above or do something very differently. So stick to what you do, keep the quality high, and continue doing it better, and a bit of improvement in your day-to-day job. What's one of the biggest challenges you faced at BDO, and what did you do to navigate? That's a great question. In a big firm, in a large firm like BDO, from the low level to the partner level, you need to know how to manage your time, but it's still very challenging. I don't have a solution, but so with the experience, you can continue improving your soft skill. Let's talk about mentorship. What role has it played in your career, and how do you approach mentoring others? So I had great mentors, and so I had some technical mentors, some people that helped me with the soft skills. I would say the biggest part of mentoring is to listen and giving the opportunity to the coachee to think about what they have in their mind and brainstorm, and giving them some quick solution. So time to time, just sitting with them, hearing them, and just ask them what they think about the problem or the challenge helps a lot. So this is the way that my mentors helped me. But the way I think about it is, I had good mentors, I received those. This is the time for me, I owe it to the next generation, and I try my best to continue supporting my team and be a good mentor for them. Next question. When you think about doing more together, what's the story that shows how collaboration at BDO creates outcome people wouldn't expect from a traditional professional service firm? Internally and externally, I believe in do more together. Internally, we have more than 120 different services. I would say if I have more than 200 to 300 clients, and obviously they have some challenges with different areas of their businesses, there is no way I couldn't find someone in BDO to help them. A partner, a manager, different solutions that we have for them. But externally, I also break it to one, the collaboration and do more together with our partners like Microsoft and Intuit, and come up with different solutions with their technology and our skills in the accounting and finance. And then the client side. So our key message to our client for the do more together is, we are not going to be hired to kind of just deliver what you need. We are going to be there and sit with them and help them to grow their businesses in different levels. Last question. What are you most excited about when you think about BDO's future and your role in shaping it? So BDO future, that's exciting already. So to me, technology, new features, and continue to accept the change is the key. So I'm part of cloud accounting. So we already moved from being bookkeepers accountant to be cloud team, and our future is going to be next trusted advisors for our client. So we know dealing with the changes is quick and it's not easy, but at the same time, I think I'm ready with my team to face those changes. Thank you very much for hearing my answer to these questions in this video's Q&A session.